Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the session. So this is our first session, and where we are going to start or talk about your cloud or Azure journey. So welcome from Data Valley, and here under this program we are starting with our 100% free scholarship from Data Valley. It is available for 2020 to or 2023 pass out student who is from CS or IT background and secure like approx 70%. So it will be like 100% free scholarship where you can simply enroll this one, and also you will get and you can simply enroll it in this Data Valley program. Okay, so it will be like 100% free where you can enroll yourself and get this benefit. So under this program itself we are going to start some session on the Azure side, so it gives some to give you some background related to cloud or on Azure or on the different component and services to getting started your career on cloud domain. So let's start with today's topic. As we are on the first session, so we are going to start with a very fundamental thing. What is cloud? Okay, and how you can get started. So this is for all. Okay, if you are already coming up from cloud background or you are completely new, then still you can follow the series and you will get a complete idea over here to getting started or to understand from very basic. So now under this one, if you can start, first of all, here what we are going to talk about. We will talk about what is cloud, what are the different type of cloud concepts you have, okay, and what are the different type of cloud you have, like public, private, and hybrid. What are the different categories you have, different type of category services you have, like IaaS, PaaS, or SaaS, and as per the different services, okay, how you can handle different type of data, and how like the consumption or the cost will be calculated on this. So we will try to cover these topics, okay, in this one. Okay, so now first of all, here what is cloud? So see, like in initial days when we used to add a memory card in our phone to add some extra space in your phone, or in your laptop we'll add another RAM, okay, to add extra space. So you need to purchase some physical device or a hardware that will be associated with your particular service or device, and then you will get after that extra storage. Okay, similarly way, like for example, you have purchased one phone initial days, okay, and when you have like a 16 GB memory only, but you want to add some extra space, you are going to purchase one memory card that you can associate with your phone. So in that case you can add extra storage. So it means like a physical device you need to purchase. And for example, you are not consuming the whole storage of that memory card, but still you need to pay for the whole memory card. Okay, you cannot go and say that to your shopkeeper and say that okay, half of them I have used and half of them you can keep it. No. Okay, if it's a 16 GB, you have to pay for 16 GB, no matter you have consumed it for 4 GB or 8 GB. So the same way over here, okay, like nowadays, if you see, you do not need to attach any memory card. Why? Because you can put your whole data, everything in the cloud domain. Okay, you do not need to purchase any physical device that need to be inserted in your phone, because now here you can simply connect your phone, okay, in the drive, or you can put it into the cloud, and with the email ID you can access, and you do not need to attach any physical device. So the same concept over here. Okay, so cloud is something where over the internet we are going to access these things, and we are not going to manage any infrastructure, any physical device, local hardware at our own. We just need to go sign up and start consuming it. Okay, so right now you can see in the market also cloud is very on demand technology, and in the market we have a top three clouds are available. GCP you have from Google, AWS you have from Amazon, and Azure you have from Microsoft. So what they are providing is like you do not need to maintain anything. Okay, you just need to pay for what you are going to use. Like one more example if I give you, okay, like you want to travel from one location to another location. So one thing is you are going to purchase your own car, or second thing is, okay, I don't want to purchase my car, instead of that I'm going to book a cab, and that cab will be for a certain period, like for 2 hour I need to book, or 7 hour I need to book, or for 24 hours. So accordingly I'm going to pay the cost for that particular duration. But if I'm purchasing the whole car, okay, just for moving from one place to another place on once, because I'm not daily frequently driver, so in that case I need to invest a ton of amount of rupees took the loan, take care about the maintenance and take care about the services or everything at your end. Okay, and no matter if you are not consuming, like if you are not traveling at any day, still it will be there, it will be available to you. Okay, same thing over here, like as per on demand we want to go for a certain service, these features are provided under the cloud. So you do not need to maintain whole infrastructure, servers, everything at your end. Instead of that, we are going to use this, okay, as per the requirement, and we are going to pay as we are going to use. If I'm consuming 8 GB memory, then I'm going to pay for 8 GB. I'll not pay for 16 GB. If I'm consuming 250 GB, then I'm going to pay for that. So the cloud is basically where you can access your services over the internet. What you need is just you need to create an account, connect with the internet, and start using it. So here you can access your services over the internet, and you do not need to set up any local hardware installation, nothing. Everything will be available on your cloud provider. And on that basis, all the infrastructure, devices, okay, services, everything is going to maintain by your cloud service provider. Like if you are going with Azure, then you are going to maintain, Microsoft is going to maintain all the infrastructure and everything for you. Okay, you just need to go and start consuming it. If you are going with AWS, then in that case, Amazon is going to maintain all this thing for you. Okay, like infrastructure, hardware, anything is needed. Then respective cloud service provider are going to maintain. You just need to set up and start consuming it. For that, you are going to pay the cost. And in that case, the physical server, everything is going to take care by your vendor, okay, by your cloud service provider, where you will not come in the picture directly. So now that is clear in the cloud side. Now how it is going to be helpful? So first of all, you are not going to pay the cost so entirely at your side. See, here if you are on a cloud environment, in that case, as you are not going to maintain any infrastructure, okay, or any particular devices, so you do not need to manage all this thing. Like if you are going to manage all devices, everything at your end, okay, you need to install a server and everything. So first thing is you need to purchase a LAN, you need to purchase a server, you need to set up the configuration, you need to hire some member who has very good knowledge about the network engineering or server engineering. So for that you are going to pay them and everything. So it will be very much costlier, okay, because electricity, cooling, everything you need to take care. But instead of that, if you are going on cloud, so with the help of that, okay, you are going to pay for what you are going to use and how much configuration you have done. As per that, you are going to pay. Also, it will give you uh, global availability or global scalability, where you are sitting in a different location and your data center in different locations, still you can access. Okay, so across the globe, you can access your services at any time from anywhere. And the obviously performance wise also, it will give you very good performance, where you have like your Microsoft or maybe Amazon, they have set up very wide network for their data center. Okay, and they are going to take care all the configuration and everything at their side. So due to that, here you can see it will give you very high performance. Okay, and your data will be also reliable on that. Reliable as in, okay, there will be no data loss. Okay, if I process the 50 GB data, it means on cloud also 50 GB data, there will be no data loss in between, and you will get more productivity, because at the hand in the ground you are not going to manage all the servers at your end. Instead of that, here all this automation, okay, hardware setup, configuration, all these things are going to take care by your cloud vendor. So in that case, you are not going to worry about all this tasks. Now after that, here speed also, okay, it's up to you how much storage, how much virtual compute or virtual cores you want to allocate. As per that, more speed you will get. Okay, so speed wise also, it will give you more flexibility, and it's up to you how you configure your services as per that good performance. Okay, and the costs are going to be very. So these are some high level benefit. But apart from that, yes, we have some extra benefit also that you will see. Or this is general cloud concept that will be followed by all cloud provider. Now the very first thing is high availability. What is the meaning of high availability? High availability means your data or your service will be highly available for all the user. So at any time from anywhere, any user can access. Okay, it's not like I have deployed my service in India location and another teammate trying to access that particular service from France. So that particular service is available for me, but the person who is sitting in France, he is not able to access. No. So Microsoft will provide you 99% SLA to make sure whatever services you are going to deploy on Azure, that will be highly available and users can access at any time from anywhere. Okay, like if you are opening any website or anything, okay, like you are opening azure.com, portal.azure.com, within a second it will be coming up on your screen. So due to that, you can see the particular service. Okay, I'm just giving example of the website. Okay, but the service will see, okay, what is the service or resource we have available. So for when you are going to click on any website, how much time that website will took to respond you back or to coming up, that we are going to refer as a high availability. It means that particular service is highly available for me or for another user also. So any user can access their services at any time from anywhere. And over here, Microsoft will give you 99% SLA for same. Next, we have a scalability. Scalability means now here how much scaling up or down you want to do. For example, here, if you see, we have some year end sale is going on between 26th or 25th May to 31st December. There is some year end sale is going on due to that time. Generally, I am getting user traffic up to 2000 on my website. Okay, but as the sale is going on, so that's why I am getting user up to 8000. Okay, so if I'm not going to increase the user handling capacity at that time, so obviously my service or my website or my app will fail, and people are not able to place the order during that sale time. So that's why here under the scalability, you can scale up or scale down as per the requirement, which means like generally I know this much is the traffic. So accordingly, I am going to set that my maximum limit will be 3000 user can be handled. But after that, here a sale is going on, so during this time I am going to scale up or I am going to increase or I am going to do add additional storage to handle the additional user, right? So from 2000 to 8000 when we are moving, it means now we are scaling up or we are adding extra compute and we are setting up to 10,000 user or 8,000 user. But after 31st December, as I know, my service will be up to 2000. So I'm going to scale out and again fixing my limit to the same range which was earlier. So here also we have a same flexibility. You can scale up or scale down as per the requirement. Okay, where whenever the requirement will come, you can set it up to the maximum limit or you can set it up to the lower one. Like for example, I have deployed my database with 200 GB capacity. Later on, I realized 200 GB is not sufficient and it is already consumed, so I can scale up to 500 GB as per the requirement, right? But I feel that okay, 500 GB is more, so why should I pay more? I can set it up for 400 GB, right? So this is going to be referred as a scaling out and scaling up. This is you are scaling up, you are increasing the capacity, okay, and this is your down, scaling down where you are going to remove. So this is your scalability feature that we have, where as per the requirement user can scale up or down. Then the next we have is the elasticity. Elasticity means now this time your service should automatically able to understand what is the requirement. Here also we are going to add more compute and the storage, but the thing is whenever the user demand is going to increase, okay, as per that your capacity will automatically increase. right? Here, if your user demand is on peak, then on that time your capacity is also on the peak. So you do not need to tell when need to increase or when need to decrease. As per the demand, your capacity is also going to be increase or decrease. So your capacity will be in proportional to your user demand. So if your user demand is decreasing, then your capacity will also decrease in that case. So your user demand and capacity both will be proportional to each other. So you do not need to tell that okay, for this duration or for this time I need to scale up or down. No. Here automatically it is going to increase or decrease as per the demand. That is going to come under your elasticity. Then the next we have is the fault tolerance. And within fault tolerance means if any kind of failure has occurred, which means like as the infrastructure or the servers, everything is going to take care by your cloud service provider. Okay. So in that case here, your any kind of failures occur on their data center or on their server. It could be power failure, network failure, hardware failure, okay, or any configuration failure. Due to that, here you are still able to access your data. Okay, on the server level, if any failure occur, still here is Microsoft is providing you 99% SLA to make sure your data will be highly available. So if any kind of failure occur, still your system should be able to handle these kind of failure. How they are going to maintain, as we have a different copies of data available, and we have a later on different concepts also coming up for the availability option that we will see in the upcoming session. But fault tolerance will come here if any kind of failures occur, it can be handled. Okay, it's not like you lost your data, no. Similar way, you have a disaster recovery also if any kind of failures occur. Okay, and like any flood or any particular climate issue or anything. Due to that, if you lost your data for a particular time period, so with the help of this disaster recovery, it is going to recover your data from that particular point of time. Like for example, at 10 a.m. IST time, you have lost the connectivity due to some disaster issue or some climate issue, and your due to the fault tolerance, it has been recovered and everything, but you lost the data between 10 to 10:05. So for this 5 minute, whatever data loss you have done, that is also can be recovered. Okay, with the help of this disaster recovery, because here your cloud service provider is going to maintain multiple copies of your data in different location, okay, or in different data center. Now that is your disaster recovery. Then the another we have is the economies of scale, which means okay, if you are going to set up your own data center, you are going to purchase the land, purchase the server, configure everything at your end. Then in that case, you are going to pay more comparatively if you are going with Azure. So in that case, here it is going to charge you less, where everything is going to take care by Microsoft Azure on that case. So it will be very much cheaper on that comparatively. Then the another or next concept we have is the capital expenditure and operational expenditure, Capex and Opex. Kind of physical device, if you are going to purchase, like you are purchasing any server, you are purchasing any laptop, computer, or anything. So the investment or the cost or the payment you are going to do for purchasing these physical devices, okay, the capital amount that will be needed for purchasing any kind of physical devices, that is going to become under the Capex. But the another thing is like for running these physical devices, we need to have some operational thing also. Like for example, you have purchased the laptop, but to running this laptop, you should have one Windows license. Okay, you should have one Microsoft 365 license. So in that case, here to running this particular service, you are going to purchase some license keys or subscribe some services. Okay, a paid version you are going to take. So that is going to become under your operational expenditure, and over a period of time that is going to be expire or need to be upgraded. Like for example, for 1 year, if you have purchased the keys, then after 1 year it is going to be expire. So you need to renew it, okay, or you need to purchase it again. That will be coming up under your operational expenditure. Okay, and how your Microsoft Azure is going to charge you. So we have a different consumption based model over here. You can go with pay per minute, pay per hour, or pay per execution. So we cannot say that okay, all the services are going to follow this, but yes, for every service they have their own payment model. Okay, if you are going with one, okay, so there are some services that is going to be run in that is going to charge you in per minute. There and some other is going to charge you per hour, or there are some other services that is also going to charge you per execution. And as per that, your billing will be generated and the cost will be calculated. And on that basis here, there are some additional option also you have. With the help of that, you will get some discount. So there are three different model, okay, three different reserve model from Microsoft side. So first is pay as you go. Pay as you go means okay, whatever services you have configured or whatever resources you have created, on that basis you are going to be charged. So if I have configured 120 GB database with 4 virtual CPU, okay, so for that I am going to pay the cost. That will be come under your pay as you go model. But another we have is 1 year reserve. 1 year reserve means now I am going to use Microsoft Azure for 1 year reserve. Then in that case, I will get up to 30% discount. Okay, 30 to 40% discount you will get if you are going to use Microsoft Azure services for 1 year. Then after that, you have a 3 year reserved as well, where if you are going to be committed to use Microsoft Azure services for up to 3 years, you will get up to 50 to 70% discount. So on that basis here also you will get the discount, okay, as per the project duration. You know that okay, for 1 year or 10 year or 3 year we need. So we'll get the discount on those bases as well. Okay, so these are the different consumption based model. Also we will see how you can set up your account, okay, or how you can activate it, your free trial account also if you want to do some lab in upcoming session. Now in this case here we have talked about cloud and we have talked about your particular cloud concepts or the cloud benefits that you have. We are going to talk about other different type of cloud features that we have, different services and different type of cloud also in the upcoming session. But before that, I want to give you one more time heads up that okay, here we have a 100% free scholarship program that is running up from Data Valley, where you are going to see the concept of DevOps, data engineering, and Azure and cloud. So you can go ahead and register. And on that basis, here you can simply go, the link also pasted in the description, where you can simply collect and put the information and register for this program. So again, we'll come back in the next session. Okay, what are the different cloud and the different features we have, and we'll continue the series. Yeah, thank you.